thing, before we practice any kind of a core related asanas or a core related exercise, the first thing we need to do the core engagement. How we do the core engagement? Today we are going to learn. The first thing before we start that, your sitting position. Whatever the sitting position you're in, if you're sitting in a chair or if you're sitting on the mat, anything is fine. The first thing is you need to make sure that your spine alignment need to be straight. Do not give any curved spine. You make sure that the spine is completely open. That is the first thing. And the second thing is, whenever you inhale, you make sure that this is the natural flow of breath. When you inhale, you make sure that your belly is expand. When you exhale, your belly is contract. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let us do it for a 5 count. Come on. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. This is the second thing. And the third thing you need to understand is, here, when you inhale, you are expanding the belly, right? When you exhale, you're contracting. So here in the third step, what you need to do is, you try to contract your belly. Okay, you try to contract your belly and try to hold your breath for a 5 count. Come on. Slowly just contract your belly. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Once take a normal inhalation, exhalation. Now the next step here, what you can do is, when you contract your belly, same time your abdomen muscle, when you contract, same time you try to engage your pelvic muscle. You try to engage. So when you want to go to the washroom or a urine, how you hold your pelvic muscle? Like that, you try to hold. Okay, just once hold. Come on. Next step, exhalation, completely holding the abdomen muscle, at the same time the pelvic muscle. Come on. Hold it tightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Superb. Take a deep inhalation, exhalation. When you hold your pelvic muscle, you automatically tighten your glutes and your lower back for sure. Okay. Now, the last step, in this step, what we need to do is, we need to take a normal inhalation and exhalation. We need to hold our abdominal muscle inside the contract position. At the same time, we try to hold our pelvic muscle completely. So that is the position is called the core engagement. What will happen with the core engagement? When you do the core engagement properly, here the abdomen muscle will be a more tightened, so you won't get injury that much easily when you do the intense exercises related to the core. At the same time, the stability in the lower back will be more a lot, and the flexibility improve in the lower body, especially on the core side and lower back side. Now let us do the final, the core engagement. Simply what you need to do is, you need to take inhalation and exhalation, but you always contract your abdomen muscle and your pelvic muscle engaging. That is the core engagement. Come on. Take a deep inhalation, exhalation. Now engage the core. Come on. Slowly take a normal inhalation, exhalation without disturbing the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Sometimes we may focus on the pelvic muscle. We try to release this core, abdomen. So never do that. First thing is engaging the core. So you always remember, when you engage the core, automatically the pelvic muscle always also contract. You don't need to worry about that. The first thing you need to focus here at the abdomen. So just pull out your abdomen muscles inside and hold with the inhalation, exhalation. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is nothing but the core engagement. Whenever you do any kind of asanas or workouts related to the core, you make sure that you always contract your abdomen muscle inside. That is the main thing. If you engage like that, then you can able to hold on any position. You can able to do the dynamic asana variations or a core exercises for a long time. Initially, as a beginner, you try to hold for a 5 count. Then after, you try to hold for a 10 count, 15 count, 20 count. You must practice before you do any kind of belly related asanas and exercises. This continuous month, we are going to learn about the asanas and exercises related to reduce the belly fat. So this is the basic thing you need to practice on the first day. Every day you're going to improve if you practice this on a regular basis. Okay. And one more thing, you always remember, whenever we do any kind of workout flow or asanas flow related to the abdomen or anything, you make sure that you need to have an empty stomach. There is no excuse on that. If you had a tea or coffee, then you need to wait for at least 1.5 hours. If you had a breakfast, you need to wait for a minimum of 2 hours. This is the basic ground rules you need to follow. Okay. Thank you.